Hey guys, AJ Hazzy here and welcome back to the Vantage West video blog. Today we're going to talk about the 3 ways that you can price a property to try to get it sold on the market. So there's really 3 different strategies here that when we consult folks on, we ask them to think about which one of these they think is the most applicable for their situation. So the first one is to slightly underprice the property just below where the comparables are. You want to be maybe 3 to 5% below where all the other comparables are. And the purpose of this strategy is to get a home sold quickly, and you will often still get top dollar because what this will do is generally create a multiple offer situation. Now there's some risks involved, of course. You could not get a multiple offer situation and you could find yourself selling 3%, 5% below what you may have got if you held it on the market longer. But this will typically, 9 times out of 10, produce a sale that happens quite quickly and either at full price or potentially even more than full price. So that's the slightly below market pricing strategy. Another pricing strategy is to market the home slightly in front of the market or above where the market. We call this aspirational pricing. This tends to be where a lot of sellers want to start. And it certainly, you can get lucky, but it doesn't typically happen. Typically what ends up happening, because buyers shop by way of comparison, that you end up finding yourself having to reduce the price and sometimes even have to underprice the home in order to attract interest. But aspirational pricing is one of the 3 options if that's what the purpose of the exercise is, to try to aspire to a new price that's never been done before for this type of property. That is one of the other strategies. And then of course, just like the Goldilocks and the 3 bears, there's the right in the middle, the just right. And this is where you're trying to price the home exactly where the sold comparables are. So you're looking at other homes that have sold that are similar to yours, and you're pricing it right on the money where it will sell, and you're positioning it as the obvious choice amongst the comparables, but you're not underpricing it, trying to create a multiple offer situation. In this situation, you're hoping, a month, maybe 6 weeks of showings. You're going to see the typical signs, people coming back for a second look, all those things, and eventually you're going to get an offer and negotiate something that's really close to the list price. So those are the 3 strategies we use. Most people tend to, after some good consultation, find their way towards the middle, but this is, again, always, we're just taking our best educated guess when we put a home on the market. Once we're on the market though, we have a really good way of seeing where we land. And again, you land in one of 3 sections. Now I'll show you this slide here. You're either in the market, so within a few percentage points of what the home will sell for. And when you're in the market, that's that center of the bullseye. You know you're there because you are seeing people coming back for a second look. They're asking real buying questions like, when do your people want to be moved out by, or would they include such and such? So that's when you know you're in the market. You've got some real significant interest. Maybe you've received offers. Now, just above that, we call that no man's land. Now, no man's land is where the vast majority of listings sit. They're sitting in a pile of people who are slightly aspirational on pricing, typically anywhere from 3 to 5% high. And these homes are helping the ones that are in the market sell by way of comparison. So by contrast, the ones that are in the market seem like great value. The ones that are out or in no man's land, they're getting a lot of showings, but they're not getting any serious interest. Now, many listings will find themselves in this place, and typically they're just 3 to 5% high. So a price reduction of 15, 20,000 is roughly what it would take to get the average home out of no man's land into in the market. And then lastly, there is out of the market. This is that outer edge of the graph here. And it's actually better to be in out of the market than it is to be in no man's land, because at least if you're dreaming on price, you're dreaming in peace. No one's coming to see you. So you don't have a whole bunch of people having you clean up a couple times a week and go for a drive for an hour while they come through your home. And when you're out of the market, it's, you're just, like I say, you're dreaming in peace. You have no chance of selling out there, but at least you're not being inconvenienced. So those are the 3 places you can land. If you're out of the market, even by 5% or more, likely you will not get any showings. So that's how you know you're there. You're sitting there and no one's coming to the property. So those are the 3 areas. The other really unique thing that we have as agents now is that we have the ability to see how your home is resonating with the buyers that are looking at it, both on realtor.ca and through our matrix portal system. So we can actually see Okay, 200 people who have a portal set up for this property type have seen it, and here's how many actually kept it as a favorite or as a possibility. And we look for certain ratios between those two to see how we're landing. So as I said in my previous video, price still very, very important in 2020. It's going to be a great market this year, but there's going to be still some competitiveness on the selling side, and it's important that you price your home right where it needs to be and you listen to the market and adjust if need be. There you have it. If you're interested in knowing what your home might sell for, there's a very great place to start right here on the blog. You can check out what your home might sell for in today's market using the Home Evaluator tool. And if you're interested in seeing what homes are on the market and what's available and what you might be competing against, you can search for homes right here from the blog. So there you go. I hope you found this super helpful. If you're interested in having us consult you on how we can maximize your home sale, we'd love to chat with you. And if not, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye for now.